Neat. Alright. So, waifu tier list making time. Bada boom, bada bing. Alright, I'm just gonna go in, like, alphabetical order. So, like, starting with Ash. Ash is, like, really good. I'm also actually gonna delete the E tier here. Because I only need to go with, like, S is, like, the best. Like, overwhelmingly so. There's, like, nothing that can go past S.
I mean, it's easy. You only need 4 categories. You need best, second best, the rest, and then FBI.
No, I mean, like, the way I consider it, because, like, okay, C is average. C is, like, an average thing, because that's how grades work, is C is an average. B is, like, good. A is great. S is, like, perfect. And then you've got D, which is, these are kind of bad, and F, which is, these suck. These suck so hard. It's bad. It's terrible. You know what, Hyuga? This would be a perfect time for us to be doing our little podcast thing. If we had more people. If we had, like, one person in each corner and we're all just arguing about this constantly.
That would indeed be pretty nice.
Okay, so Ash is A tier. She's great. She's, like, a tomboy. She's a strong, independent woman. And she's just, like, she's great. I love her. You've got Cassie, who goes in D tier.
For me, Cassie goes in C, because she's very average to me.
For me,
average redhead with a bird.
Here's the thing. In D tier, Cassie's in D tier because what's her personality? She doesn't have one. She's literally just, she has a bird, and she's legit, let's just, like, let me show you.
She has freckles that gives bonus.
Okay, y'all can see my mouse, so, like, I'm gonna bring up Cassie. I'm just gonna go default Cassie, and you know what her personality is? Her personality is she has a bird, and her other personality is she has these. Okay? That's all that Cassie is. That's it. That's why Cassie goes in D tier, because she doesn't...
That sounds very average to me.
She doesn't have anything. So it's not average. It's just kind of bad.
She has freckles. Freckles
Does
are
she?
freaking cute.
Does she really, though?
Well, yeah, she does.
It's, like, nearly impossible to see. So we're going to say that Cassie's stupid. Cassie goes in D tier, okay? Evie, she goes in C tier.
You know, kind of same. I would maybe even put it in B, just because I like the crazy personality.
Mm-hmm. Well,
but, you know, C sounds good.
Yeah, I just feel like she's good. She's alright. Furia gets put into B tier.
S. It goes to S. End of the story. Moving on.
Okay, we'll move on then. Imani's also in B tier, right next to Furia. Imani goes right next to Furia. Solely because of how the names work out here. Inara goes into A tier. She's great. She's so, like, kind and sweet, but at the same time, like, if you make fun of her friends or her family, she will fuck you up. Seriously. She will, like, crush you. So Inara goes in A tier. Io is...
Is it D, and I will tell you why.
Well, here's the thing. I'm struggling between D or F. I'm leaning more towards D.
I'll tell you why.
You'll tell us why. Go ahead.
So, Io's general looks, I think, are nice. I think she looks cool on some ends, but she also looks cute. The reason why she is not in C, because I could put her in C. The reason why she's in D is because her personality makes 0 sense with her lore, and I fucking hate it.
What do you mean?
She has this whole good girl goddess personality, and nothing reflecting of the fact that huge alien tentacle dragons rammed into her, splitting her in two. No if she had any.
She has Luna. Like, that's her whole split personality. I do think, like, if she had a whole split personality thing, so, like, at times she can just, like, totally swap what she's acting like depending on the situation. That would be interesting, but, like, I don't know.
It seems defining to me, because, like, I get what you mean, but okay, so how if Io is the good personality, how would Luna display the bad personality? She's a Fennec.
Yeah, I think if they made it Luna, like, more feral, though. Like, right now, Luna just looks adorable. If they had made Luna, like, a big, mean, like, beat-up Scarred Wolf? That would be awesome.
I don't know. I'm not saying they should completely remove it, but if they would have gone for a split personality, that would have been cool. So you could see like her good side, and at times you could see that she's still scared, she still has PTSD from it. Because that to me is good character development.
I like how much we're talking about Io. And we're like, she's D tier.
Yeah.
Alright, Nessa. I put Nessa in B tier.
I don't know. I would honestly put Nessa in C just because she also is this character that has this complete base personality of, I'm a cool ass bounty hunter.
I mean, my thing is that I really like Knessa, for one reason, and that's Atlas. I think that Knessa is the absolute perfect character to make Atlas's mother, and instead they're just like, she's a random citizen. That's who Atlas was born from. And I'm like, wow, that's really stupid. Why isn't it Knessa? Literally, Atlas's gun was inspired by a Knessa bug. He has a line with Knessa. You've got the girl who kills people for money in lore shipped with the guy who kills people for money in game. It's just like, it's good.
Right, but Lex is essentially a policeman, so I get that would still also be interesting, you know, the bounty hunter and the policeman, but
yeah,
I don't know. That is just headcanon. If that was
yeah, it's like, it's not how it is. The canon is his mother was just a random citizen, but I'm like, no, that's really stupid. I'm going to always say that Knessa is Atlas's mother because it just makes for better character for both of them. And it just fits. It fits so well. So yeah, that's why Knessa's in B tier for me. Next up, we got Leon. She's D tier. She's not F, because she's still got some character to her. She's not, like, terrible, but, like...
The character is that she's a mean princess bitch.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, I mean, it's fine. I think Leon in D tier... Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then Maeve goes in... Don't. Just don't. Don't waifu Maeve. Don't even think about calling her a waifu. Just, like, no. Not even a little bit.
I'm gonna be honest, if you put... I would honestly put her in C because she's a big average to me.
No. Maeve goes in F. Okay, and then Saris I put in... I'm gonna put Saris in C tier. I'm gonna be honest. Don't you even mention it, Hyuga. I know exactly what you're laughing about. Don't you dare mention it! Okay? Don't say a thing! You know, ironically, the shirt I'm wearing right now is my Ying shirt.
Don't you?
Okay, so Saris goes in C tier. She's neat. She, like, does her abyss thing, but she's got that sort of, like, mysterious witch vibe going on, this oracle. I like her. Plus, Abby is cute. Like, if we look up Paladins, Abby, I guess, and Sarah would work. Yeah, I mean, you look up Abby, and, like, she looks nice. She's cool. She died to help people. Ooh, this is... Dude, look at stream. I found some really nice art that I've never seen before. I like this. This is good. This good. Okay, Abby's good. Saris goes in C tier. Okay, and then Sky goes... I want to say D tier. I'm not sure between D or C, to be honest.
To be fair, you're only putting her there because of her being a seductive character.
No, I mean, I don't have I don't really mind that. That's why I'm struggling, because, like, I want to put her in C, but then, like, I think maybe D.
I would honestly put her in B.
Put her in B?
Outside of the whole that thing that she's just kind of a seductive whore.
I don't mind that, because that's, like, how Kunoichi's worked, is, like, it's...
kind of a spy.
Yeah.
Almost. She gives me those vibes. And, I mean...
That Sky is a spy!
Yeah, quite.
That Sky ain't on our side. I really want a French spy character. I don't know. Yeah, I can't tell between, like... I'm torn somewhere between D and B, so I'm just gonna put her in C.
Right, fair.
I like her. She's fine. And then
Wait,
Tyra...
Loki, you just perfectly described Pepper. What the fuck? How dare you?
The ratings are waifu ratings. Okay. And then Tyra goes in A tier. I really like Tyra. Okay? she's hot, and that's
I would put in B.
That's 100% a joke about Tyra's firebomb.
Buddy, you're putting Tyra above Furia
Yes.
and Amani?
Yeah.
I feel like I have to pay you a visit.
Dude, can you tell that I have a type when you look at my A tier?
You either like tomboys or mommies, so...
I like strong women. That's what I'm trying to indicate. Is...
Okay, I guess.
Is that...
And then you don't put Furia there?
No, Furia is not on the same level as Ash and Tyra and Inara are, okay?
I bet you Furia can lift more than Ash.
I don't think so. So, get puckered. And then Vivian goes in D... I was about to say
Vivian,
D tier, but I don't know about D or C. I'm leaning
C,
more towards D.
I'm leaning more towards C, because I like the idea of Vivian's character. But I just don't like the execution that much. This seems to
Okay, let's talk about one thing, though.
What is it?
I'm looking it up on the stream right now, so if you want to look real quick. This.
Yeah, I'm watching.
This right here. This would instantly bump her up like 2 tiers.
Oh, let me guess. Thunderbrush? Yeah.
Thunderbrush's art.
So
yeah.
Here's my only issue with this rework. The hairstyle. I think Vivian with short hair it should stay. Because this hairstyle, if you ask me, this is just Bayonetta with a gun.
Do you have a problem with... Wait, are you suggesting Bayonetta... Bayonetta has 4 guns, dude.
Well, yeah, but this is just the Bayonetta hairstyle. Or one of her 2 hairstyles that I've seen.
I'm gonna leave Vivian in D tier for now. I may look back afterwards and change this, but... Okay, next up, no argument on that, I don't think. I don't think anybody's gonna argue with that.
Okay, so hear me out, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
I think she should be an F tier. That's my opinion.
I literally just put her in F tier, so we're all set.
In E tier, sorry.
In E tier?
Yes.
Okay, I guess we'll make a at or below. This is going to be the Hyuga. This is going to be the no.
Yeah, just call it no.
No. Maeve is in F tier, but Willow is in no, okay?
And you could put the M word in there too.
No. She doesn't deserve to be on the tier list, okay? Ying goes in C. She's cute. That's it.
If Ying had a better personality.
She does have a bit of personality. She's like this adorable, really cute, friendly character. I think that's cool, but like it's not as cool as others. So like she's not D tier.
Problem as Io.
Honestly, I think Ying is probably like the most C tier.
I mean, Ying is very, very much average if you ask me.
I don't know. Vora probably goes in C tier.
Goes to B at least, if you ask me.
Okay. Vora goes in C tier if corrupted, and then B tier if uncorrupted.
I would actually put it the exact same way, except other way around.
Why? You like ladies
corrupted
who are fucking insectoid abominations?
You know, that Vora can at least probably defend you. You know, someone starts a fight, you just call your alien-infused insectoid girlfriend with the scythe. Yeah. Okay,
but why call your alien insectoid-infused girlfriend when you can just call your alien insectoid girlfriend? Yagurath is S tier.
Or mom, in that case.
Fucking fight me on this. Yagurath is S tier, and I'm refusing to hear any opinions otherwise.
I mean, I saw a comment, so...
Alright.
And where does Pepper go?
Oh, where does Pepper go? Pepper probably goes in... I want to say C, to be honest. But I'm gonna put it in D.
C.
You think C?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, on my list, she would go to B, but I guess.
Why?
Why B? G. Because having a girlfriend that has huge knowledge about music and can make you music, holy moly, would you not want
Magic music. Okay, yeah. That's fair.
I don't
You know, while we're here, do we want to just, like, make a Husbando tier list as well?
So here's the thing, I would be bad at that because I find most males in this game not appealing, which is fine because most of them are supposed to be cool anyways, but eh. I mean, I know who your number one is anyway, so...
Who do you think my number one husbando is?
Terminus, of
No.
course. If it's not, then what
It's not Terminus.
But...
It's not Terminus.
Alright, sorry, it's Dragon Hunter Strix.
No, it's not. Alright, we're gonna reset. We're gonna do Husbandos while we're here. I don't know how long we've spent. I feel like we're gonna spend about as much time making these as we have played so far. Okay, so, same setup as before. S indicates, like, perfection. A indicates they're really good. B indicates they're good. C indicates they are average. D indicates that they are a little bit bad. And then F indicates they're really bad. So, and S tier is only going to be reserved for one character, okay? So, actually, to keep...
On my side, it's kind of the same, so...
Yeah, so we're actually gonna do it, since we did it alphabetical order, let's do it reverse alphabetical order. So we're starting with Zin, and he goes in B tier for me.
So, here's the thing. Do you make this tier list on hotness or coolness? Because these two are very much different, if you ask.
It's like whoever is the best husbando.
Yeah, but do you define a good husbando in being cool or being hot?
I mean, it's kind of a mix of both. I just think, like, Zin's good. Zin's good. He belongs in B tier.
I think Zin is cool.
Yeah.
But he's not hot. Zin is like what Sephiroth would be if he had
Sephiroth.
2 years of cosmic alcoholism.
That's
That's how he would look. Sephiroth would be a straight S.
Probably would. We're gonna leave Zin in B tier, though. Victor goes probably in C tier. I would say.
I would put him probably in D, because I just don't think it looks nice.
I don't know. I mean, like, he seems like he'd be like a really loyal character. Like if he were in a relationship, he'd be really loyal to whoever he's with. So we're gonna put that's why I think he belongs in C tier. Is that he's kind of lacking a personality, but at least he'd be a good husbando. Torvald F tier. No, this is weird. Don't you dare ship anybody with Torvald. That's fucking weird.
Here's the other thing. I think Torvald would be quite a wholesome character. You know, he would be your quirky...
Yeah, he's a grandpa. He's not a husbando.
Okay, that's how you say it. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay.
Yeah. Tiberius goes in D tier.
Not S, sorry, A.
No, I just feel like... Okay, he's got the same thing going as Sky, and we put Sky in C tier, right?
I put Sky in B.
Okay, but we put Sky fairly high. The issue with Tiberius versus Sky is that Sky does her whole thing because of, like, her job. It's her thing. Tiberius would totally cheat on you. Like, Tiberius, there is no chance.
Tiberius is just a glory seeker. He seeks, you know, good fights and he flirts with people. I mean, hey, if you're friends with Tiberius, I think that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Terminus goes in A tier. Because he is canonically a husbando, so he kind of has to go there. Strix, I want to put in C tier.
Like how you skipped him.
How I skipped who?
You know who.
Oh, I forgot Talus. Yeah, he goes in F. Don't do anything with Talus, please. He has a child.
He has a child?
Strix goes in C tier, though.
You just said he has a child.
I said he is a child.
You said he has.
I totally said he is a child. You just weren't listening. Strix is C tier. He's a cool guy, but he's kind of a man of few words, so he'd be okay. Shaolin probably goes in B. Just because, like, he'd probably be, like, the most adorable partner ever. He'd be, like, so great. That's cool. We kind of gotta separate Ruckus from Bolt. Although
Ruckus
they both...
is a straight F. Fuck that little pile of green shit.
Yeah, we're gonna put him in F. Rom goes in, like...
So here's the thing, right? Rom is one of those characters that I would love to have as a friend, you know, like friend, you know, like brofist and stuff like that. But like, Husbando? Nah, not at all. He's not an Husbando. He's the cool dude, the cool friend you have that you call when someone tries to steal your lunch money.
Yeah. He'd be a great friend. He'd beat up everybody who makes fun of his squad. Him, Dredge, and Saris just, like, meeting up to play Smash Bros. After school. Alright, and then Pip is up next. And let's... Okay, we didn't exactly talk about this, but I am looking at this from the perspective of a Vulpin, okay? If it was, like, a Vulpin woman, I would put Pip in probably B tier, let's be honest.
I mean, Pip himself is kind of... What? Okay, what even is he? Is he an alchemist? Is he a bounty hunter? Is he...
He's an alchemist. He just kind of, like, does whatever he wants. Except for he just runs by to use potions for his friends.
He even has this one voice where he said, "Where do we get paid? After we win? Like, paid, so he's doing shit for money." So
yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing. That's really old lore. Because he's part of the original crew, so let's not take that too seriously.
Fair enough, I guess. What even is this lore? I think I have never read this lore.
Okay, so here's how it works. Pip is a Vulpin. He's a little fox boy. He makes potions, and then those potions blow people up or save people. So he's just kind of chilling in the war, like, gee, I wonder what these will do. And then he just runs out to fight, and he's just testing out his potions. He is just embracing his potion-making Vulpin history.
That kind of reminds me of Jinx from League, because they're kind of similar. She also just like creates weapons and likes to go out and test them. Or Race from Valorant. She's also like kind of a tinkerer, and then she's like, "Yo, I can't wait to test my new explosives. I hope lots of collateral damage." So I think
okay, Damba is up next, and I'd probably put him in D tier. I mean, like, I'm sure he'd be great, but he's kind of really focused, like, laser focused on being a missionary for Wakono, so...
So hear me out, right?
Uh-huh.
Currently D tier. If they confirm he's a Squadron, C tier.
Yo, dude, if he was a Squadron, I would love it. Like, if they just redesigned him a little bit to give him a tail and horns, that'd be fucking awesome.
I don't think he has to keep the tail. They could make an explanation on why he lost it, for example, but...
No, I legit think give Damba a Squadron tail and Squadron horns, make him a Squadron, he'd be so much better. I mean, he'd be so freaking cool. And then we've got Makoa, who is in A tier because he is canonically a husbando.
Is he?
Makoa is married to the ocean.
Yeah, okay.
There it goes. I hate that groan. Lex gets into A tier because obviously he's a husband already, so...
So here's the thing, right? I would put Lex, if anything, in C tier, because...
No.
I don't know.
No, we have, like, canon information that he is somebody's husbando, so he kind of has to go
but that
there.
doesn't mean that he's going to be... That I think that he's a good one, or that I would like to have him as one.
Okay, Koga goes in C tier for me.
I would put him in B.
Put him in B? Why?
I don't know. He's the kind of guy who he's kind of chill, but he will probably also get into a fight to protect whoever he likes. And then he's gonna ask you if you're gonna eat that. So
yeah, I think B could work for that. As for Khan,
I don't know.
He's a simp. It goes in F tier.
Okay, so have you ever seen that? Wait, I need to send you that in the DMs. Wait, because if this certain fan art was actually how Khan looks, I would probably put him a little higher. Yeah, I found it.
Are you talking about Julius CS?
I have no idea.
Okay, look at stream real quick because I'm gonna pull up.
Here, this is the one.
That.
If he looked like that, I would probably put him higher. But since we only see that he's literally a dude packed in armor with his mini head, nah, thank you.
Let me see here. Yes, Julius CS. I love this guy. He did a take off Koga's shirt art. It was great. It was awesome. But yeah, I mean, like, Khan is just, he's F tier. He's not good. Genos probably goes in C tier for me. He seems legit.
I'll say D. This guy probably... Genos seems like the kind of guy who says, I'm gonna go get some eggs from the fucking Andromeda Galaxy real quick. And then actually goes there, but it just takes so long that it seems like he left and never came back.
Alright, we'll just leave him where he is. Because we should probably get back to actually playing games. Instead of whatever the hell we're doing right here. Honestly, we should make a podcast. Get like 2 more people to do this. All of our faces in the different corners. That'd be great. It'd be awesome.
Centipede, I'm gonna be honest. If you look at Ruckus, you see how tall goblins are, right?
Dude.
I think that would be more than just 3 of them stacked on top of each other if that was Khan.
You guys want to know the dumbest thing? There was a point in my champion creating concepts that I once had a concept that was literally 3 kobolds in a trench coat. It was like a mechanical trench coat, but it was like 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
That could be interesting. Could literally make voice.
I really need to make it. I need to make it again. It was great. But just like talking about 3 goblins stacked on top of each other, just 3 kobolds in a trench coat. As for Grover,
I'll put him in C, honestly, because Grover seems like the kind of guy that would always make sure that your garden looks great.
Yeah, he's good. Grok goes in A tier. He's not canonically a Husbando, but he'd be so good if he was one. So he goes there.
I don't know. I think if they change his voice lines a little bit, I would probably agree. But since he still has this goofy, I'm blue dabba dee da.
Oh, that's great.
Nah, dude.
I mean, look at it from an orc. Look at it from an orc's perspective. You would be attracted to that.
I've seen hotter orcs, honestly.
Have you seen hotter orcs in the realm that can shoot fucking lightning? No, you haven't.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He can shoot lightning. Don't you think he might accidentally shock you at some point? Because he does not seem like the most, you know...
I don't know. I'm going to make a controversial statement right here.
Actually, now I know who's the S tier.
I'm going to say something really controversial.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Fernando's B tier. I know everybody would probably put him in A tier, but for me, he's B tier.
No, I do agree. I thought you were going to put him in S. I was ready for it.
No, I was not going to put him in. I knew from the start who was going in S. There's only one character
me too.
who belongs in S tier. Alright, then Drogo's. We're going to put him in D tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems legit. Don't think anybody would argue with that. Dredge, probably also D tier. I like how both of the D characters ended up in D tier.
I would probably say F, because, like, he's a pirate, and he's undead on top of that, and he kind of, like, nah, I don't think you want to be near that guy. I would probably much rather be near Rom.
I do recall seeing some, like, adorable headcanon or fan art or something about Dredge being, like, as a human, married to some pyre nun. He just sails back to see her sometimes. It was adorable. I loved it. I wish it was actually the case, but that's the thing.
It's kind of cute, but
All right, Corvus.
S.
No.
S. 100%.
I'm putting Corvus in A. He's good, but he's not S. There's only one character that goes in S tier.
The most appealing male design in the game.
I would be somewhat inclined to agree, but he goes in A tier.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. Buck goes in B for me.
Yeah, I agree. Although,
Yeah.
I have to admit, I just personally don't like bold hairs. I just don't like it. I prefer, you know, I like to see hair. I think hair's cool. I think boldness is very meh. So.
Okay. Bomb King, I'm inclined to put into A tier solely because I ship him with Yagurath, but I think he probably belongs in C. Okay. No. You need to understand. Yagurath has a kill line with Bomb King where she's...
I know the kill line.
It's so perfect! And I just imagine Yagurath, like, slowly advancing on people, just seeing this army laid out before them, and it's like, it's hopeless. Yagurath is encroaching with her darkness minions. And then Bomb King's just, like, in the front row being really supportive of his girlfriend. You've got all of these abominations, these insectoid monsters, and then Bomb King's just there. He's chilling.
I have to say one thing though. I'm not too sure if you would live long if you were together, because you've seen it from his own trailer, the way how he treats his, you know, his people, basically. He kind of just he literally takes his people, yeets them at people for his own good.
I mean, Yagurath's doing the same thing. She's just like, hey, I've got a Vora. Yeet.
Also, what if he explodes during orgasm? I don't think you want that.
I did not need you to mention that. But okay, you did anyways. You did anyways. Okay. Anyways, he goes in C tier, yeah, because he's okay. He's alright. Probably actually D tier. Yeah, I think Bomb King belongs in D tier. Barrick's S tier. Barrick is my S tier.
Oh, is it?
Because you think about it.
Barrick is probably high up there.
You think about it, and he is 100% a husbando. Like, out of all of these characters, you think about Lex ends up married, Terminus was married and is now a dead zombie. Makoa married some water. It doesn't count. It counts for getting him into A tier, but Barrick is S tier.
Wait, Barrick is married?
Barrick is married. He has a voice line where he says, "If you thought that was hard, you should try my wife's cooking." It's adorable.
Okay. Opinion. Barrick is also one of the original characters. Is it contradictable?
Wait, what did you say?
Barrick is also one of the original characters. So, same as Pip. Don't you think that's a little bit to take with a grain of salt?
Hyuga, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, okay?
Uh-huh.
Fuck you. Barrick is S tier.
That's it.
Okay, whatever.
Atlas goes in A, Androxus goes in D.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Barrick is probably the coolest guy to have as a friend, because he literally built things for so many people. He built Drogo's wings, he made Valera's sword, he's always there to help out.
And you just think about, if he does all that for random people, imagine what he would do for his wife. It's adorable.
He takes on a father role almost for Talus as well, so like, good guy, honestly. Kudos to
Sensibit wants me to do some more ASMR like this. Okay.
No, thank you.
Your opinion is invalid, Hyuga. So yeah, to summarize, Barrick is best Husbando, Yagrath is best Waifu.